afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane. Master of Propaganda, hero of Reich, defender of the fatherland. We're off here to a 2 vs 2 on Simwaski Winter between Stripikot and Boris T. Rat, both fighting for the Wehrmacht for the Reich. Rolling out here for the Großdeutschland Panzer Division against the Soviets under the command here of TAP, IronEmperor and Aerohank, fighting for the United States, in which case they're not the Großdeutschland, the Panzerlehr. My apologies there. Cold is slightly not quite fresh still. We're fighting here for the United States of America for the 3rd Armored Division, and we've got Luftwaffe, we've got joint operations, we've got assault support, mobile defense, spearhead, and close air support versus rifle, infantry, airborne, and some armor as well. Good lord, we even got some fuel cache poisons here from IronEmperor. Apparently the German players are displaying a rather un-German attitude and complaining about their opponents being overpowered. Come on, you das Reich. Anything is inferior to German technology and willpower. Believe in final victory. Crush the enemies of your Führer. Don't complain about them. Anyways, points having Skirmishes running for Boris and for Stripikot. We got an MD42 as well. They really just don't sound German to me. We got Rifle there, we got Rifle here for both IronEmperor and Aerohank. Moving here towards the few points with a bit of centre focus. So they got a bit of light flank here, moving up with some reassurance on the left flank. We're quickly pulling a bit unsure about there. Centre court, there we got the first engagement, some real engagement. We've got punish caught here between the riflemen and rear echelons. M1 carbines and M1 Garans tearing into them. For those saying, well, that sounds like a bit of a confusing system with all those M1s. It was. In fact, it was one of the primary reasons why the British began naming the American equipment, because it was basically confusing otherwise. The Americans basically sort of realised, that's kind of clever. We'll do it too. Which is going on, so they've got an MD40 up support here, they're a bit too far away, maybe just want to assist. Stripikot, Grenadiers inside the building, got troops focusing here, we got Wehrmacht very slowly advancing on the fuel point, looks like they're finally getting to it. Nothing further here in the American base. In the German base, we have got what? Not much there, we got an logistical squad there. In fact, Boris is so far going for 4 Grenadiers, MD4 sitting up here rather than a poor position. He's very much risk they're getting outflanked, but he'll be taken here by the Americans and added to the United States arsenal. There you go, before too quickly pushed away. Grenadiers here not having the best of days inside the building. They're held up there. Grenadiers have been cut off from the rest as well. Actually quickly pops up there. Might want to quickly pop back to join the main force. And there you go, taking heavy damage. Now they're exposed, and now they're soon to be rather dead. Pointing in the centre, secured. And there we go, Grenadiers wiped. He should have just retreated instead. He basically left himself out in the open, making himself a very easy target there. So 4 Grenadiers here. We got 1 Grenadier, 1 MD42. We got another Grenadier on the way here for Stripikot. Absolutely silly name. There's him moving forwards. Assault going through here. No real cover here being utilised by the Germans, though. Aerohank troops are having a bit of a hard time finding purchase as well in this desolate, snowy terrain. Finding up here as well. Pioneers being pushed back by the riflemen. Got another. Finally got an enemy foot around there for Boris. See that? Riflemen continue to fall back. Aerohank's troops are bleeding out and dying out on the dirt.
Heavy truck, ready for orders.
And we've got a lieutenant there that's take up from IronEmperor. For Aerohank, we've got no sign of tech so far, I believe. Or is he going for the captain? No, he is not. Instead, he has upgraded for grenades. That's opening up for smoke and high explosives to be lobbed in the general direction of the crowds. Further continue finding their MD42 Pioneers. Grenadiers moving up. They're up quickly flanking in here, getting behind the Grenadiers. A bold move here by an Emperor. In this case, so he's lucky he's not quickly focused down. And there we go. Aerohank takes advantage of the flank. We do see the rifle suppressed, but still the rifle here pushing forwards, taking advantage of the courageous flank of their countrymen. Will they be popping some smoke down to maybe aid their courageous countrymen, or will the rifle there just be, pasted? There you go, grenade going off. They're almost popping up the Grenadiers there. Boris to that, forced away. And Sleepy caught here doing what he can, which is not necessarily an awful lot. He's yet to take up, he's still redeeming with 2 grenadiers and MG42 here. Sleepy caught to a certain extent, it feels like he's falling a bit behind here in the initial few moments of the game. Still nothing for Aerohank, IronEmperor emperoring it ahead. Trying to push the Yankees away from here, slowly but surely. Meanwhile, we got Americans sort of migrating towards the west, sort of ready to push back the Germans out of here. And we got take up for Boris, but for Sleepy Cop, we've also finally got take up going on as well. And he's getting another grenade, not safe, for example, another MG42 or a mortar. Quick smoke screen there laid down, but IronEmperor's also research grenades. Both American players have research grenades. Potent, and violent. And there you go, quickly blowing a poor, unfortunate rowboat to bits here. IronEmperor clearly not displaying any sort of nautical interests. Grenadiers move towards there. Rifling up, ready to pop a grenade here most likely. There's a MG42 caught a bit of a nice position, particularly here if IronEmperor then evacuates the building and charges the crowd position. More infantry moving in. And we got a captain here for Aerohank, and there go grenades going off. Grenadiers absolutely mutilated here. So many just dead on the ice. Saying the Grenadiers are running. More Grenadiers moving up here to try and sort of assist and try to alleviate this disaster. The MG42 smoke back once more, try to set it up here. Rather take poor decisions by Straight caught the opponents much too close. They do have grenades. Smoke and grenade at the same time. IronEmperor certainly seems to be a bit of a very thorough person. Smoke, then grenade. Smoke, then grenade. I don't think we need to smoke, then grenade, private. I'll have your privates on a silver platter. Right, they're being pushed back by the Grenadiers. Ambulance, they're holding up nicely in the town. Waiting for the traffic to clear up. Because they're getting some support there from more Grenadiers with machine guns and the heavy machine gun rather than being forced away. Still very spirited fighting around the fuel point, though they're not quite having success in securing. In fact, that might give the Germans a slight fuel advantage. It's still very slight and never light. We got a pack out around for Aerohank, continuing the training over fighting in the pack out to return fight with some vital teams to push back the Germans. We got a like to make us company up here for Strepikot. As for Boris, Rat, we're not really seeing much else going on. He's tacked up, he's not really made anything out of it. I mean, he has gone for a heavy tier 1, so in theory, if he say goes for a fuel cache as well, somewhere, though we do see ammunition cache here by the way, he could try and rush for tier 3 and get some armor up that way and sort of begin pressuring the Americans. IronEmperor leads the way here with an M20. 50 cover fire, raking the Grenadiers. Unfortunately caught out. There we go, incendiary rounds, tearing into the M20. Sergeant Bob Bobowitz pops smoke in panic and pops up to investigate the damages, and then gets cut down by an LMG as he stands out a bit too much. Rifleman here versus Grenadiers, not really looking good for the rifleman. Captain advantage here. Rifles, submachine gun and bazookas in hand, but caught here in the deep snow from the Grenadiers. Things are not looking very good here. More Grenadiers flanking in, and there we go, Captain quickly forced away. Quick smoke screen laid down here again, thoroughly, but in this case, not quite working out as a rifle grenade flies through the air and detonates numerous of American men, leaving their innards rather squishy. Fuel cache up here by from IronEmperor, making good use of his cache in a sense. I mean, it does make it cheaper and faster to build, so it makes sense. Though, I'm not sure why he's in fact I'm doing it here rather than doing it closer to the front line. I would sort of question that particular decision from IronEmperor. But beyond that, good job. Most screens being laid down here from the MG42. Grenadiers being forced back here by the M20's 50 caliber fire. Meanwhile here, Rifles trying to get away, so they are under repeated fire. Large action up here, we're just running straight to some Grenadier. Nothing further going on here. We say, got the pack Housebeats. Oh, finally setting up. Could consider throw-ins, maybe some light armor to sort of harass the opponent, sort of keep them running about a bit more and pressure them further. From IronEmperor, who's gone for airborne, we're not seeing much. German players not chosen doctrine, neither has Aerohank. And Strepikot has gone for fuel cache, and now we got Boris T-Rat setting up a fuel cache as well.
Forces are securing our territory.
Smoke quickly pop there. Pack 40 shatters the ice, but not the American spirit. Or the car. Holding up here, we got rifleman reassurance under fire from the Peninsula machine gun pack hard, so it's quickly opened up with over 75mm high explosive shell. And we got a half check out here for Boris. See that? He has gone for a light mechanized company in the end. Mitra Schützenpanzerwagen arriving here for the Panzerlehr. So named because a lot of its personnel was basically formed initially, back when it was formed in early 1944, mid-44, out of training personnel from different training units, and attempt to sort of quickly put together an elite panzer division. Anti-tank being dropped in there by IronEmperor. Ports there being secured. Right, fuel point again being lost. No. Aerohank abandons. He's too focused on the grenadiers. Bloodlust might have enclosed Aerohank, causing him to charge into Boris here. That's unfortunate. Grenadiers ignoring the fuel point there. No response though from Boris to that. No, say half-tech Grenadiers rushing forward to sort of counter-attack. Teleman's going down here. Good. Minor pressure here. Pack 48 to support in case of any vehicles steering. Heinz being hit as well. Larger action here, but that's quickly stopped by the M20. Pack out there. Point blank firing straight into a building right in front of it. Centre being slowly secured here. Fuel cache under fire. No response to what's going on here whatsoever from Boris Urat or Sleepy Cod. Again, I mean, stuffing the Grenadiers and the half-tech around so quickly. Response there, we got Boris going in through here, trying to counter-attack straight to the side of the Americans. Perhaps they might actually vulnerable to that. They're certainly catching a lot of units. We got grenades being laid down. A smoke's been put, allowed them to sort of further fall back and set up fresh defensive positions. That seems to not be happening here. That seems to not be happening. Pack out and need to get away before the crowds extinguish their lives. Meanwhile, fuel point in the south has been lost, even as Aerohank is making good progress here, but at the same time, of course, IronEmperor is now the one taking all the beatings. Well, Aerohank is taking the field as well here, but not quite as many. Not quite as many. Building collapses, almost entrapping the Grenadiers within. Anti-tank is cleared out, but there's no armor from the Germans to really make any use of that. No tech-up. There's no doctrine to maybe sort of rush anything out. Say a Puma. Definitely think the Germans should consider doctrine. I mean, Luftwaffe supply could allow them more resources. Healing incendiary bombing runs right here. For example, incendiary bombing run could be devastating for Boris, a Puma, or Struggle. All that would be good here. Mortar half attacks. Air support could also just, get a doctrine chosen. I think at this point, Aerohank, I mean, there's also plenty of choices. Infantry could help him, but so could armored company. Further push here. The Germans being rushed back into the base. Territory being lost to the captain, advancing through the deep snow and not, going from the not quite as deep snow, not too far to the left.
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits? Green as green can be.
There you go, take up for Boris, see that? Point there secured. M20 mine being laid down here in service of the United States of America to wreck any vehicles that might charge through there. We've got tech up there for IronEmperor, nothing for Aerohank, who's by the way going for infantry. Browning's opened up, mortar half-tracks for himself. Rifleman defensive structures, and of course later on artillery of a slightly bigger caliber. Again, his tiny little pack howitzer, which by the way was primarily meant for airborne units and mountain infantry, since they need something that's a bit easier to carry around in the mountains. Oh dear, Telemann went off there, knocking out the M20. A tragic loss there for IronEmperor. Minor shooter, quick rifle there, certainly further trending things in favour there of the Grenadier. Still, the Germans are starting to maintain any sort of decent control of the map at the moment. It's going off there. IronEmperor's been rushed off. And there we go, Veterans 1 for the pack howitzer. Veterans 1. Larger engagement here. Munitions cache now going up for IronEmperor. He's actually built 3 caches. Impressive. Nothing really going on here for Aerohank, not even say a Stuart light tank. And we've got the first piece of armor there from the Americans. We've got a Sherman mode out. So poor armor core going up there for Boris and for Sleepy Cod. We actually can move for tier 4. Now that's interesting. That is interesting. So there'll probably be some Panthers out. A Sturmpanzer could also be a good choice, and it could blast away at 7-unit positions, also push through some of their defensive positions, really sort of crush them. He could go for Panzerwerfers. I mean, if the Americans to a certain extent make mistakes of climbing up too much from around here, Panzerwerfer could also prove to be quite devastating. But Boris tier out, Panzer Force, Ostwinds, maybe a pair of Stuka, all quite good choices there. He has probably gone for close air support. Not necessarily what I'd recommend, but there you go. I think he'd been better off with mobile defense instead. Grenade going off. Lieutenant there, not really taking much notice of it. No, he's still alive for once. No. No, he fell then right shortly after. Succumbed to his own wounds. Germans not trying to sort of flank around here from the north. I mean, they are being a bit, I think, too reliant on just sort of brute force tactics, which is making to a certain extent things a lot easier for Aerohank and IronEmperor. Secured a bazooka. Got a flak panzer on the way there for Boris Tira. Heavy panzer corps going up there for Stripikot, and we got the M4A3 Sherman up there for IronEmperor. Well, there's a lot of trouble. We got Brian up machine guns then handed out to the Raffen as well. 50 caliber on top. Pack 40 the only got on the Sherman. Captain Raffen moving westwards. Troops there reinforcing, rebuilding. Major not really doing anything for Aerohank, by the way. Pack 40 cleared up. That could actually be devastating. Go right there to the Germans as it ends up in the hands of the Americans. Panzer goes under fire there. Sturmgewehr's not quite mounting too much there versus all the Brownings. Gebaldeladen, they popped in a desperate measure, but ultimately they are forced away there. Grenadiers flanking, rifles going off, bazookas being fired as well, and grenades are being returned with much courtesy there from Aerohank riflemen. We got the flak panzer moving up here on the left side, going to flash out infantry and probably wipe it out. But one should not reinforce right in front of the enemy as if you're taunting them to kill you. Not hit there on the half track, but he does manage to stay above water. So a quick smoke screen being laid down here as well here by IronEmperor. Quick push down to it, might take out the fuel cans, actually that would be beneficial for them. And yeah, much else really. I mean, so far IronEmperor has gone for airborne. We basically only see him drop an anti-tank gun. He's yet checked to make any other use of dogs. No 50 calibers, no Pathfinders. Where are we? And there we go. The Luftwaffe's quick response in service of the Panzerlehr. Troops being pinned down. You got the flak panzer mobilising. Finally realising there's more to be done here down south. Massive artillery strike here. Oh, there's a Panzerwerfer which somehow managed to make its way through all this. I'm sure the coup's just as structures. Alright, a Panzerwerfer there. For Stripikot, that's his first choice, by the way, from the Panzer Corps. A Panzerwerfer, not say a Panther, or a Sturmpanzer. And there you go, rockets landing. Not really killing a lot there. Bit of waste. Then he's in trouble with the Sherman. Shots fired. Switching the time up, hitting around, but at the same time, himself a bit more longer here to the Grenadiers. Bringing up with Panzer faster than that machine gun. Sherman taking damage. Another Panzer Corps is on the way for Boris. See that. Then we got the Austrian moving in towards the anti-tank gun in about position. Got them ready though, but at the same time, low numbers, low health. And there you go. Before he can get reinforced, we might see the ambulance here knocked out by the flak panzer. And there we go. The anti-tank gun wrecked entirely. Raging action, crazy action, the DS bands will cover the pack 40, but not before losing one man, so it actually ends up wasting the dismal there for Stripikot. Bit of an unfortunate issue as they were veteran and they did have a light machine gun, but they need to push up there. Aerohank might want to space up a bit more. We got another Sherman for IronEmperor. Another Sherman. We've got a flak panzer while hitting that one M20 mine immobilized, caught in the middle, and we've got another straight run there from the Luftwaffe. Panzer there for far as way as it can be here from the front. Looks like he might be setting up for a Panther now. Good, good. German there taking damage from Pack 40 and Panzer.
Ambulance, ready for action.
Shots exchanged. That Sherman's not going to make it back home to Detroit, where it came from. Want to pop a smoke screen so they're trying to aid things a bit. Further fire. And we got a priest out here now for Aerohank. A priest of Peloton. There. Firing, knocking out the Pack 40. Splendid, splendid. Gonna take off Pack 40, not before the Panther 4 knocks out. But there you go, damaging the other Sherman. Causing a destroyed engine as it goes through the rear compartment. Smoke being laid down, but I don't really think there's much out there. We got a Panther for Ballast here from Stripicod. This time with slightly more damaging consequences, as numerous Americans are shattered, the air knocked out of their lungs. And there we go. Sherman annihilated here by a quick follow-up from a Kanonenvogel. It's 37mm anti-tank guns came through it. Good lord. Things are definitely getting a bit more aggressive, a bit more violent, a bit more deadly. But at the same time, the Germans are rather reluctant to sort of make any larger flanking operation. Again, they are a bit too, I think, caught up with their sort of force action, and they are taking some heavier losses from it. In particular, Stripicod is struggling in comparison. I mean, IronEmperor is taking losses, but Aerohank is actually looking much stronger. So I mean, that could prove problematic here for the Germans if they're not careful, in particular the way that Boris tiered out could end up if he's not careful, you know, trading a lot of fuel from munitions. But there you go, Panther on the way. So Boris tiered out, we got the half track, we got a Panther 4. Another aim before they're arriving. It's a Panzer there, we got an ambulance on the way there for Aerohank.
Area secured.
Half track could do with some repairs. Half track could do with some repairs.
Back to full strength.
Ambulance moving up. Priest firing again, delivering a high explosive sermon. Mine also then inflicted upon the German infantry. And the captain rushed off. Captain out of trouble. The Americans now got sort of a hold here, and now we're accessing here. Defense has been prepared by Aerohank. Good, good. Our fighting position maybe in the right place could also do a bit of good. Maybe some mines. Pots here being secured as well. Tank traps going down. Not much here. Might want to try and take the fuel point.
Area is ours.
Nothing further from Stripicod. Boris also. So both players at the moment being sort of a bit passive, but the Americans aren't being tracked by them. So far, Stripicod is now actually the only one who hasn't chosen a doctrine. And there we go. Got munitions being, well, fuel being traded for munitions now by Boris. Teed out. Another punch by the barrage. Wrecking a building, but not really making much of an impression upon the Americans. Maybe throwing some snow on them. Oh, we finally got some paratroops by the way here for IronEmperor. It took him bloody long enough. And he's got me sort of to upgrade them maybe he wants to. Then again, one should note, paratroops even on upgrade are actually pretty decent. So there's something there. Counter tank into the right from here. Machine guns galore. There he is, Panthers moving in. Family to fall back before they're shredded. Oh yeah, too late here. IronEmperor pushed his light a bit too far, and his men paid the ultimate price. But at this time here for the mid-game analysis, current situation is territorially things are slightly to the advantage of the Americans. Victory points wise, they also have the slight advantage in terms of sort of overall force strength. Things are a lot more equal in that regard. I mean, while Aerohank has the most, IronEmperor on the other hand has taken quite a bit of beating, and the Germans are sort of a bit more in between and both sort of at decent levels. The Germans also possess a more notable armor advantage. They got Panthers, they got Panther Force, they got Panzer for Scout Curse, and who knows what else. Plenty of light machine guns. As that's not saying Aerohank doesn't have any light machine guns rather. I mean, he's got plenty of guns as well. Artillery-wise, the Americans do enjoy the advantage with the Priest there and the Pack Howitzer. So there's a little bit this and this here and there. But right now for the Americans, you know, one thing, because there's probably more assaults here, try and flank, try and sort of catch the Germans in some nasty positions, get some armor, And with a Panther, I would strongly suggest getting Jacksons. Oh, there we go. IronEmperor is getting Jacksons. That is good. That is good. That is, in fact, what he needed to help try and deal with the high caliber of German armor now running on the field. Otherwise, he could try and set up some P-47 rocket ships and catch the Germans in that way as well. I mean, particularly you catch them in the village where things could get clumped up. It could either prove, of course, to be either a complete wash, but at the same time, if enough units sort of end up in a rather poor position, it could result in some heavy casualties there, of course, for the Germans. So that could also be an option. Either way, though, a good P-47 rocket strafe here could be absolutely vital for the Americans. But more police, maybe another captain. Oh, actually, they're trying to sort of hit the flanks here, try to be less attempting to sort of break through the centre where the Germans are going to have most of their attention focused and centred, and rather again trying to hit the flanks, try to outmaneuver them, try to spread them out so you can sort of isolate elements, and in particular try if they can't, you know, catch the Panther on its own and sort of wipe it out that way. That would definitely benefit the Americans a lot. For the Germans, things are looking a bit more, again, in some regards rough. Again, they still got lots of armour, but at the same time, the way they're handling things could prove dangerous. Again, they need to sort of be less focused just breaking through here. We need to see more action here, sort of try to outflank and hit them, for example, from the sides and the rear. And same here, you know, try to sort of extend the Americans, try to push them, try again to isolate their units and knock them out. And Stribikolt needs to choose a doctrine. And part would say, you know, go Luftwaffe supply, prepare some incendiary bombing runs, but also get some supply drops on them. In particular, the way the Americans do seem to sort of lining up here could make for a good target for an incendiary bombing run. I mean, otherwise, joint operations could also be good. I like how to focus on artillery support, but also pack for the free in the right place could do a lot to obfuscate. And then again, with the Americans having artillery, not quite as much, and that would definitely not be my #1 choice. Assault support, over blitzes, strafing runs as well there, fragmentation bombing runs, tiger tanks, officers. I mean, there's a whole lot of options there for Stribikolt, but I do think at this point he needs to choose one. I mean, after the 20-minute mark, I generally feel there's no real reason to sort of, you know, not choose a doctrine, then you're basically just sort of, you know, harming yourself more than anything, and not really giving yourself any sort of strategic or tactical advantage, if anything, quite the opposite. So there's a little thing, at least I would say there. But let's return to the fight and see what actually happens. Panther advancing, infantry following up, rather than taking some damage. Machine guns galore there mounted on the Panther tank, each of those 4 exposed riflemen out in the open. Putting up their parachutes being pushed away. Explosions going off. Pack there secured by the rifleman, and we got the leads being forced straight into the rifleman. No grenades here though, it seems that from Aerohank to maybe sort of blow apart the Grenadier. Panther 4 charging through here, even as the church collapses. Fuel cache there caught by the Panther 4. Panther waiting there. Stribikolt not advancing much farther. We got the Panzerwerfer. He's getting another Panzerwerfer though. Another Panzerwerfer. He could of course lay down a much more devastating barrage for that. And we got the Panther taking fire there from the Jackson with its 90mm gun. Backed by the punch, also the same gun, the Pershing hat. Panzer there pushing back the rear echelons. They're taking fire from the captain, anti-tank gun bombarding as well. There's still one which really hasn't been recruited at all after the first time it's dropped. Bit weird, if anything. Here recon's going in for Boris trying to get an appreciation of the battlefield. We got someone sneaking up a tank here towards the left side. Looks like Aerohank's adding the Sherman. Interesting setup there with tank traps by Stribikolt. I suppose it makes the victory point a bit harder to take. Still looks a bit weird. Looks like some kind of Soviet monument to the common Soviet soldier on Sikorsky. Quick about landing. Oh, right there, bunch out in this case though. IronEmperor was able to sort of quickly pull him up. We got a Scott there providing a bit of artillery support there for IronEmperor soon. That is good. Careful leading away here with the M1 carbines. Grenadiers stay in a bit of trouble. Quickly cut down all the riflemen. He should have chosen another retreat path to try to drop through there instead. He ended up taking a rather poor path, resulting in a lot of losses there unnecessarily for Stribikolt. Then again, Stribikolt does seem to, you know, suffer unnecessary losses almost as a motto. We got a Sturmgeschütz there running for Boris Sirat. But of course, actually, no one further, that might work out. And they got a massive Panzerwerfer barrage. Landing across here, shattering many riflemen, leaving them bleeding dead, and wishing they were dead. Nasty stuff there, nasty stuff there. One Panzerwerfer though almost knocked out. Captain forced away. Also fun fact about the Panzerwerfer, it's basically just a Nebenwerfer mounted on top of an armoured half-track. 10 tubes, basically. Only pretty much used in the Panzer divisions, by the way. That's really there from Aerohank's priest. 8 kills so far. Some take fire there. Panther moving up close and unpleasant. Looks like you get that. Sherman. We got a pack 4 there up close though. And to tank it down, got the Jackson joining in as well. Panther taking an awful lot of fire there. Quickly hit. No, he's moving forward still. He's moving forward still. Looks like some rather bold play there for Stribikot. He might regret it. He might regret it. He's still not chosen a doctrine, by the way. He has still not chosen a doctrine. Jackson narrowly misses the Panther. At the same time, fuel point there being retaken. Germans account for both fuel points. Fuel, we still got one there. We still got one there as well. Interesting enough. Actually, their catches they've got left are actually fully mirrored. Fun fact there. Sturmgewehr should start at the front here for Boris. Air reconnaissance going in there as well. And we finally got almost half an hour into the game. We got Stribikot going for Luftwaffe supply. We probably could have done more with that sooner on, to be honest. And we got a Stuka bomb strike. The Jäger atomic can be hurt. A bit too obvious there, I think. A fun fact about Stuks and Panzer Force by the later stages of the war, that is late 1944 and 1945. It was not uncommon to see Sturmgeschütz and Panzer Force mixed together in the same battalions. By that point, the Stug battalion most Panzer Division had was by that point far gone. They simply couldn't sort of keep things running around, so usually they'd be mixed up and they'd otherwise be handed out to wherever needed, you know, and assault gun battalions and wherever. So, fun fact there, fun fact there. Priest firing again here. Here's some things with the Grenadiers. We've got some Grenadiers here with a light machine gun and a BAR. Panther moving forwards again. Panzerwerfer looks like he'll find some repairs. The Americans are actually quite on the back foot now. The Germans trying to make good progress. Stribikot though, flooding too many resources. Don't do it, Stribikot. Get another Panther or a Sturmpanzer. Whoa! Holy moly! So many riflemen just vanished there. Oh good lord, it looks like someone's trying to make a rather macabre soup. Got a P-47 going in there, Panther knocked out, Stribikot, can he replace it though? Just, you know, get another one, Stribikot. You've got so many resources, don't float, not now. Bomb strike though knocks out the anti-tank crew and the pack howitzer crew. The Air Force have gone nuts into Mosky. Air reconnaissance flying all over the place. Stribikot doing nothing with all the resources flooding. He's not replacing the Panther, he's not replacing all the losses he's suffered. We've got the Sturmgewehr who's finding him in forwards here. Panther also we can here. Sherman taking fire, Grenadiers firing. Sherman taking a nasty hit there, but Stribikot needs to replace the losses. And Schnell, another Panther on the way. Good. Sturmgeschütz, they're trying to crush them beneath the treads and successfully does so! Entire unit there crushed beneath the treads of the Sturmgeschütz, rather than advancing straight into the Panther 4. Machine gun bunker, very nice set up with second fire there from the American. Tilt strike going in there! Bunker that survives. Bunker survives, we've got more action here. Scott providing support. Knight trying to spread out the paratroops, in particular after having seen what Stribikot is capable of doing there with the pack or Panzerwerfers. Might be a need to begin spreading out your infantry a bit more, just saying. Sturmgeschütz there, close to being knocked down, be careful, Sherman fires, bounces! Wow, that's actually impressive. Suk shoots, bounces as well. Sherman misses, Bazooka bounces, or misses. Stuk escapes with a sliver of health. bloody miraculous. Scott moving up here. MB42 need to be careful. Coming on fire from the Scott. And now he's just getting tons of panzer coming in here. Mr. Sleepy Cop. Boris right now on the other hand, filling resources. More Stooks could be under here. Another pair of Panzer IV could also be an idea. I mean, both are valid options. We're noting that IronEmperor has taken some losses. Aerohank as well, but they're still looking strong. But right now, Boris is severing his forces too much. I mean, that could actually be one mistake the Germans could make. They could actually end up overextending, severing their forces too much, making them easy targets to be picked off one by one by the Americans. Another P-47 strike here, though. Another strike there from the US Air Force. Quickly catching the Panther IV on the rear. Panther taking shots. Veterans one here, armor piercing round being used. Well, high velocity armor piercing. Titanium. Tungsten probably either way. Even more armor piercing rounds, if you will. Paratroopers popping in there for Mr. IronEmperor. Grenades going off, but they're taking losses. Another brazen assault into the ruined centre of Samoski, the cemetery. Many times over now, utterly desecrated. You wouldn't even be able to tell someone was buried there. Or at least intentionally buried there, I think it's sort of more apt to say. There's still plenty of corpses around. We got forces sneaking up here. Nice job there by IronEmperor, going for the victory point up there. Incendiary bomber going there, catching them up and also catching the pioneers. Careful there, Slippy caught, careful. Almost such one there for the priest. Want to take the point there, might want to take the point. Panther moving ahead. Another bomb strike. Close but no cigar. In this case, close but no Wiener Schnitzel. Panther IV being dispatched in with the paratroopers on the left flank. Got Panzergunners here. Lots of Panzergunners now being mobilised here for the Reich. And a Panther operating pretty boldly. Sleepy caught, mine gone too far here. No, don't expose the rear. Don't expose. He's exposing the rear. Nine. Scheiße. Panther turned into scrap. A tragic loss right there for the Wehrmacht. And the Panzerwehr are too close to the front line as well here. Rather risky move. We got another Panther on the way. The Sleepy caught. He has been able to actually replace them one by one. So he's never really gotten more than one, which I think would be good from there. Goes Sherman is opening up. Target civic point. Target civic point. He's going for it. He's going for it. Sherman stunned. Panzerwehr is firing. Sherman almost sunk there. It's not sinking though. It's not sinking. And it's not burning either. Stu though almost stretching to two. Stu goes in for the kill. But there's a priest in the way, and looks like there we go, Benji on the Stuke. Priest almost knocked out as well. Shoots. Lights the priest on fire. Like iconoclast from Reich style. Priest Sherman there falling back. Then before the 2's plans were moving up, hit pack 40 cleared out. Fighting desperately if there's enemy. There's barely any action here on the left flank. Barely any action. Not even mines or anything should have got there. And the Americans could probably pull off quite a solid assault through here. We got the third Panther there arriving. Smoke being laid down again. Good job there. Damage there inflicted upon the Panther IV. Almost 32 by the way. And some action could also be done here, but suddenly again the Germans are getting increasingly a larger and larger case of tunnel vision. Forgetting about the flanks. But so are the Americans. It's basically become sort of a bloody tug of war in a sense. Whoa! Close hit on the Panther from the priest.
M7B1 self-propelled howitzer on station.
Ice being shattered. Paratroopers moving ahead. My apologies. Right, sorry about that. Paratroopers advancing. Panther knocked out. A quick strafing run that puts a stop to the paratroopers again. IronEmperor needs to learn to spread out his men more. He needs to learn to split them up more. Bomb strike. No! No! good lord, he wipes his own victory point! At least it wasn't in a sort of situation, where there's only points left for him, and he ends up giving the victory to his opponent for that, but still, you want to avoid that, and we've got a creep drop here from IronEmperor. He's dropping straight into right in front of the Germans. Stuke here, eventually 2 need to get away there, or get off the target point of the Jackson, but it's too late! Another Jackson knocks out the Stuke. Panther knocked out, Panzerwerfer needs to get away! And we just got the Americans rolling through here. Pack 40 not recruit or anything. Panzerwerfer knocked out. Sleepy Court is collapsing. Panzer Grenadier is being annihilated. MD-42 taking losses. Panzer full wrecked. It's a total disaster for the Germans. Total disaster. 2-2 achieving nothing though. This veteran defeat. Artillery strikes going down as well. We got an incendiary bombing run being delivered. I think. They're not trying to show way through there. A Panther now on the way for Boris. He's also tagged up. Sleepy Court can soon get another one as well, but he's barely got anything left in the meanwhile. Panzer there saying can't. Look, disastrous casualties, catastrophic. That was nasty. 2 Jacksons definitely did some nasty work there on the Krauts.
Ready to go.
The Germans might have gone a bit too defensive again. They were really trying to push back. But oh well. Oh well. Now, of course, the question is, what will the Germans do? In particular, Sleepy Court is to a certain extent rather crippled. All he can do is basically support Boris T-Rat. Anti-tankers are being wrecked, they don't need them. Same with the MD-42 apparently. There you go. Another Panther arrives to the front line.
Taking our territory.
Sleepy Court can soon call in another Panther that have his own. So many Panthers, and again the real, I think, great tragedy there for Sleepy Court is he's never really bothered getting more than one at any time, which again could also have done him a lot more good. Oh, good lord, tell him I'm there! Damages both Sherman engines! There you go, P-47 strike going, Panther needs to go 8 under fire from 2 Jackson, by the way. Panther already knocked out! He should have pulled back there, not sure why I moved out there into that open there. Not sure what possessed Boris to actually not just engage from range. He could have done it safely here, instead he moved in and actually came within range of the Jacksons. Not really sure what he's complaining. I'm not entirely sure what he expected. The Panther's not a brawler tank. I mean, sure, it can do it, but it's overall wasting its opportunity. It's a good tank from shooting at range. You know, use its range, use its armor, use its penetration. It's not a battering ram. Tutors here doing what they can as support. Actually taking fire there. But that was a rather catastrophic use of a Panther there from Boris T-Rat. Got a Panther again on the way here from Sleepy Court. I've been there, what, 5th Panther? That's a good, oh, 1.5 platoon, almost 2 full platoons of Panthers. Which is half a company. Someone's got some serious explaining to do to Sophia after this.
Grenadiers. Contact! Infantry! The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Pioneers being pushed away. Bit of lower action there. Pioneers being pushed away rather than doing some damage. And Panther arrives.
Panther ready. Foes are behind our lines. Headquarters attacked.
More Shermans on the way for Aerohank.
Panzer here. Standing by. We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
Scotsmen are out there looking for easy targets to annihilate and put out of their misery. Not looking good here for the Germans.
Ready for orders. Yes.
Don't let us freeze here. Panzer firing on us!
Into the excitement.
And Boris is getting another Panther. That's going to be 6 Panthers. 6 Panthers. And another incendiary bomber trying to catch the rifleman here. Bit better called in this time, I think, though. Catching the rifleman there in a little hell of their own. Jackson moving up, they're moving up the Panther. Panther needs to get away. Jackson almost stretching to free. Almost stretching to free. Victory points not good for the Germans either. They're moving up the Panther because they're coming under fire.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
No pack 40s, the Panther's far removed. You're going to get another Panther. Units being annihilated. And there we go, field gun wrecked as well. MG42 also about to be annihilated here. Scots just pummeling them. So these moving forwards.
We are losing a sector.
And Captain 340 Grenadiers.
Hit the ground!
Bit of air recons again. Boris looking for targets for the Luftwaffe to annihilate.
What am I meant to do with these?
Panther! Oh no, he's exposing the rear of the Panther! Oh, why are you doing that, silly god? Where's Boris's Panther? Another Panther put out of its misery! That's 5 Panthers wrecked. At this rate, we're going to see another Panther annihilated.
Sector secure. Send your orders. Square away your stations. Lock down the shells. Ready for orders.
Another Sherman from Aerohank. Stevie Carter at this point I think is, yeah, he's down to 1 pioneer, everything else is dead. For hiding. Reporting yourself to be dead. Yes, this is Feldwebel Heinz. I'm told, don't come looking for me. It's basically only Boris who can keep fighting here. Panzerfaust there against the Sherman.
Territory.
And there we go. We got a surrender there. Surrender. Game over. A loss for the Reich. A victory here for the United States of America. Brutal battle. Lots of tanks. So many tanks and so many Panthers wasted. I mean, overall, to some extent, the problem was basically for the Germans again. There was a high degree of tunnel vision right there. That sort of mid-game to late game, which really did not help them. In particular, also because it was more of a defensive tunnel vision. They really tried to attack and flank properly. That, I think, gave them some overall problems. Also, the way that Stuttgart never really made use of the doctrine, chose it much late. And if the doctrine chose, it could make them so much stronger. Had used it much early on, you know, Luftwaffe supply drops, medic drops, that could have done so much more for them early on. So that was really a huge mistake there. But Stuttgart, poor Panther handling, I'd say, they kept on rushing them up close, where, again, the armor effect of the Panther becomes so much lesser. And again, the Panther has good range and good penetration. You know, and if you then combine with the armor, the Panther can be very much a beast to deal with at range. But again, they kept rushing them up. That hurt them as well. But again, overall, then sort of static play with doctrines not really sort of favouring static play, to be honest. I mean, really cost them. And also Stuttgart, you know, for some reason refusing to get more than 1 Panther at a time when he clearly had the resources for it, also hurt. The Americans, though, had a nasty tendency of coming up a bit too much, which did hurt them a lot, though. Sadly, the Germans were not able to sort of really capitalise on that. Due again partly to the play style. Although it's good use of Jackson, Scots, Pack Howards, there was certainly better gameplay there as well. Catches from both sides were a good move, no complaints there. And the Americans were better sort of push flanks, though they were also suffering a bit from tunnel vision, but overall they had a more aggressive one, so at least, you know, that worked out somewhat better for them. They also knew how to handle their armour comparatively better than the Germans. That also plays a lot into it. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this fight. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave some ideas from matches. If it did, want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, no, send a new player and some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Link, cheers and thank you for watching. Bye!